Is there a difference between terminal commands on Linux and macOS? Breaking news for tech enthusiasts. A question that many are asking right now is whether there is a difference between terminal commands on Linux and macOS. If you are diving into the world of command line interfaces, this is a topic you will want to understand. Both operating systems provide powerful terminal environments, but they are not identical. Linux and macOS share a common Unix-based foundation, which means they have many similarities. However, recent discussions have highlighted some key differences that could impact your workflow. For example, macOS has transitioned to using Z shell as its default shell in recent versions. In contrast, many Linux distributions still use born-again shell as the default. Core commands like list, change directory, copy, and move function similarly on both systems. This allows users to manage files and directories effectively. However, when it comes to package management, the differences become more pronounced. Linux distributions utilize package managers like Advanced Package Tool, YellowDog Updater Modified, or Pacman. Meanwhile, macOS relies on Homebrew for software installation through the terminal. Another area of distinction lies in command options. Some flags or options may differ between the versions of the same command on Linux and macOS. This is because macOS often employs Berkeley software distribution variants of tools, while Linux typically uses new versions. For instance, the command to list files may include different options on macOS compared to Linux. Additionally, certain commands or utilities that are standard on Linux may not be available on macOS by default. Users often install extra tools on macOS using Homebrew to replicate Linux functionalities. The file system paths and system directories also differ, which can affect commands that interact with system files. In terms of use cases, Linux terminals are widely utilized for server management, development, and scripting. These environments prioritize open-source tools and customization. On the other hand, macOS terminals appeal to developers who appreciate a polished graphical interface alongside Unix-like command capabilities. Both operating systems support numerous command line applications, including modern tools written in programming languages like Rust. However, the installation methods vary according to each operating system's package manager. While terminal commands on Linux and macOS share a significant overlap due to their Unix heritage, the differences in shell environments, command implementations, and system utilities create unique experiences for users. Those working across both platforms often adjust their commands or install additional tools to maintain consistent workflows.